So this is the part where shit's gonna get a little dark. Welcome to the dark side. Welcome to the dark side. And why I say it like that? Because this shit finna get dark. My brother loved me to death. He met part of my dark side, or he met my dark side. He partly met my dark side the other day. We were having a conversation, and the phrase was something to the effect of, "I want to hurt somebody. If you put me in that position where I have to defend, I'm going to, and I want to. Because people always say, "Oh, I wish a motherfucker would." What you gonna do? And then when shit happens, people, they back up, and then it's like, no. And I've been saying for years, I don't know what I do, what I'm capable of. I don't want to be put in that position. I still say I don't want to be, because I want to fuck somebody. I want an excuse to fuck somebody up, but I don't really want an excuse, because that just means I'm putting myself in jeopardy just to do what? No, that's foolish. And that's the part, I understand that, so it's like I just stay to myself. But why do I want to fuck people up? If you come at me with stupidity, ignorance, like when you disrupt my peace with these things, especially depending on what kind of cycle I'm in. If I'm in a word cycle and you just come my way. But it's the part of, if something got, we're back and forth on values and morals and stand your ground and shit. Are you prepared? Are you capable? Are you ready? Are you willing? Could you do the unthinkable to somebody? Like, is that part of the conversation? And I think because I spoke it so freely, nah, fuck somebody, I don't give a but shit. You're like, come on, bro, you really, man, don't talk like that, bro. Come on, man. I don't know nobody that talk like, and I sound like my brother. Man, I don't know nobody that talk like that, bro. I don't deal with nobody that talk. Don't nobody I know, ain't nobody. Man, we got stuff going on, bro. We don't get down like that. That's kind of how E talk, right? Yeah, bro. But you lived a different life and experienced some things differently than I have, and you have a different understanding. You haven't seen the dark, vicious side of people and what people can do, will do, and are capable of on their dark days. You haven't experienced that. The circles that you've networked in, people are always on their good side, on their good days. People on their up and up. You just hit net worth $1 million a couple years ago. I mean, shit, nigga, you don't have the struggles I have, the way I have them. You have struggles, but not the way I have them, right? And I'm trying to be respectful and acknowledge. I understand you got shit going on, bro, but it ain't the same ones, the same weight, and all this and all that. And because we experienced our youth and our life differently, we respond to our situations differently. So you can respond differently when your situation hits, because you've got a different set of tools to work with. Me, I don't. And I got to the point where it's like, man, you ever ask for help and people just basically tell you no when they could help you? Why not? Because I don't want to. You ain't good enough. You too black. Your hair too long. I don't like you. You just, man, you know what? I just, no. When people tell you shit like that, you know what? I ain't gonna help you because you good enough. You could be doing better. Motherfucker, that's why I'm here putting in for food stamps, to get some food so I can eat, so I can be strong enough to work a full-time fucking job. And then, me and my brother having a conversation, he said, well, you should take that $15 and do something with it. Eric, what is $15, man? Well, it's something more than, Eric, I eat $15 dinner. I eat that for dinner. And that's usually, a lot of times, the only real eating I do. At $15, bro. And that's all they're gonna give me for what? Because you did make some money and you could be doing better and you're not. Because I'm too fucking hungry to have the energy to go out there and do more. If you give me more food, I could have energy and I could go out there and be alert longer and do more and be safe and be productive. Nah, dog. Nah, I ain't taking that $15. That's an insult to me. You got them giving somebody that looked like me just because they got a kid with them for $500, and they walk around 3 times obese, both of them, big dog and little dog, 3 times obese, eating all that shit up in garbage food and shit like that, and all they offered me was $15 for the month. These motherfuckers got a freezer full of goddamn steak and shrimp and crab legs and all this shit, pollock and all this shit. And goddamn, you offer me $15 because they got a kid over there. So that, and a lot of people actually played the game where they went and had kids so they could get more money for food assistance. And I was, man, fuck all that shit. Goddamn. The dark side of me. Man, I've been through some shit. I've been hungry. I've been tired. I'll tell it. The courts had fucked my child support shit up when they went to do the numbers years ago. I put it out there. I'm gonna tell my business because it's got to be there to be personal. I can't tell some of it, not tell all of it. Shit. Hey, look, man. Basically, they was basing my wages off of a month and a half worth of wages, damn near 2 months worth of wages. When you send your trip packs in driving trucks, sometimes they get hung up in the mail or if you didn't process them right. That was one of them weeks I had some shit going on, was back in the woods, and I didn't send them off in time. So basically I had 2 months worth of pay that they did my daggone child support off of. And I was like, yo, I don't mind paying, but this ain't right. And they keep putting you back and putting you back. And the court will go in there and just bring up the numbers they want to bring up, and they'll do what they want to do. They got the information from the company of that month paycheck, but they didn't get multiple months. They didn't get multiples. They didn't look at a range. They looked at one scenario. I said, cool, I understand what you did, but please fix it. And I think for about 6 months, they put that court hearing off. And look at it, I was driving trucks, and I didn't have money to eat. I was driving a damn tractor trailer, didn't have money to eat. My homegirl from up north literally was paying my cell phone bill. Like, she paid it probably for 4 or 5 months. Like, literally. Love it to death. And they wouldn't go back in and amend it or do anything because we had to go to court, and they kept pushing the court back. And then it's like, but if you had a lawyer, the lawyer could go in and stand in front of you. And sometimes if you have a lawyer, if you got that kind of money, they'll just do the shit. You just tell them what you need to do, and then that lady will just take it to the judge one day when she goes to court and just be like, hey judge, can you look at this? Can we put this on the docket? Like, these people don't even need to be here. We just need you to okay this. Like, that type of shit. And I found out, I'm like, but y'all couldn't just afford me that shit in the beginning when I needed it, because I told you this shit ain't right. Can we relook at it? Can we sit down and do some soul shit? So yeah, them folk like that, could I do some harm to them and not think twice about it? Absolutely. Because you put me in a position where I was put between life and death. Whether I'm going to eat, whether I'm going to pay this bill, what I'm going to do. I mean, like, literally, that's what it boils down. Being broke in America is like being a death trial now, right? And most of my brokenness becomes from, like, failed opportunities, failed attempts, working in situations, and then being not, I'm going to say, fully taken care of by the situation. GK and harassment, and then people say, no, don't stand up for yourself, don't stand up for yourself. Then when I do get ready to stand up for myself, when I stop standing up for them, they're like, well, stand up for yourself. Why are you letting this shit happen? Y'all told me to stop standing up for me. Y'all told me don't fight. Y'all told me, like, literally, when I had my 3-day hangover a couple years ago, that's what got me out. Just saying, I'm done fighting. I won't fight. I'm done fighting. And they released me. They held me hostage for 3 days, and they released me on the 3rd day because I said I'm done fighting. Right? So now people want me to fight. Man, fight who? Fight what? For what? Why should I come out in this world and try to do anything for anybody for any reason? Half the time I got to the point I didn't even care whether I lived or not, because for what? To continue this perpetual race against ignorance every fucking day? Got me fucked up, son. got me fucked up. And then when I do come at you with love and respect and understanding and try to share with you, you try to make me feel like a monster. You try to make me feel like I'm stupid, like I'm weird, like I'm not good enough. Some of the things I've experienced, way people looked at me, the way I started dressing on the last couple of years, trying to find myself. Um, you look at me in disgust, right? Because men don't dress like that. Fuck, they don't. They do over there. It's just not traditional here. And I actually had somebody come up to me recently and ask me, "You from Africa? I mean, oh shit, Africans dress like this. You know what I mean? You some kind of king or some shit? Like, who are you?" I go out, people speak to me like royalty. Hey, what's up, my king? What's going on? You know, people talk to me with respect. But some people look at me with disgust. And could I hurt those people? Absolutely. You're making me feel insignificant because you don't understand who I am or what I'm capable of or what I'm here for. And I don't even mean you no harm. But if you said something and violated my I'm not going to say my peace, but my morals, my ethics, could we go at it? Absolutely. Do I feel okay? Do I feel justified? I've been in some dark places. Um, some of the things that I've had happen to me, experienced, some of the things I've seen, some of the things I've done. Like, man, I was chilling with this shorty, and this dude that was into her, that they weren't involved with, got wind that I was at her trailer. And I was sitting on the couch chilling with this chick in the trailer. And knock on the door and say, "Oh shit, it's him." And I hear it. "Oh my god, it's gotta go back there." And I think the landlord came up and escorted him out and some shit like that. But I got a motherfucker standing outside with a gun that is ready to do me some harm because I'm here sitting here watching a movie with shorty that don't even fuck with you. And you just threatened because of who I am, because she loved me once. Like, dog, she don't even want me like that. What's the problem? You put my life is in jeopardy because of somebody's ignorance. Man, look, let's take it to where it really got bad. So I done got bit by this dog a couple years ago. Started having panic attacks, not anxiety attacks, panic attacks. Started having some issues, man. And even before that, the shoulder injury. I'm not as what I used to be is what I'm trying to get at. So when I go out, I'm already impaired. And if anybody or anything comes to me and threatens me, I've always been the little guy, right? And for the last couple of years, little guy, not the best health and all this and all that. Like, bro, like I've always understood that I would have to fight harder than anybody else because I'm a smaller guy. And I think growing up, got picked on. I was like a run or something like that. And then I was like the little chunky kid in the family, you know. And it's like, man, I can't win for losing. Damn, too big, too small, shit. Don't matter what you do what you do, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's about survival. But the point that, like, over the last couple years has gotten to be that my shoulder, for some time, doesn't want to sustain my body weight. Like, if I was to fall, I couldn't hold myself up properly with my shoulder. So if I was to get in a situation where I needed to defend myself, I couldn't. So my first instinct is kill or be killed. It's just that fucking simple. It's just that fucking simple. Am I okay with that? Absolutely. When did I become okay with that? When I started living. When you start living and you become an adult in motherfucking America in the early 2000s and you black, you understand that if you have to hurt somebody, you better be prepared to, because if not, they will hurt you. you do understand that. And it wasn't about hurting other black folks at the time. Most times it was about hurting white folks. The shit they would do to some motherfucking black boy, shit. And let you mess around and get caught in the wrong place, wrong time. You might get your ass beat just being the only nigga at the bar. So if you're traveling by yourself in places that still have activity like that, like you understand that if it comes down to it, are you prepared to do what you need to do to protect yourself? Absolutely. 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 Could you live with yourself after that? I don't know. I had to find out. But what did you do? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd rather do it and find out how it affects me later than not do it, not be around to whatever. If I'm justified by what I'm doing, I'm cool with it. But I said all that to say this. That's a dark side. Like, that's a part of me that's been hurt, right? Like, for whatever reason, whatever how, something got hurt, something got damaged, and I looked for help, asked for help, and nobody helped. And they were like, you strong, you got it. Okay, motherfucker. You know what happened when you let somebody heal in pain? That's all I'm saying. When y'all let people heal in pain, you get shit like me. And that's kind of scary. Especially when you let them heal in pain alone. That's the part. You let them heal in pain alone when they're asking for help. They're not asking to spread the misery. They're asking for help. And you have them heal alone. When those people get done and come out the cooker, they're dangerous. So, all I gotta do is say, y'all just be careful. Y'all just understand that this boy is 2 clicks away from being just 1 click, right? Don't make it make sense, because it don't. Y'all understand it. Just understand that I know that I'm already at a disadvantage because I've had 2 surgeries on my rotator cuff. Like, my shit don't work like it used to. You know what I'm saying? So my first instinct is always to protect my own life by whatever means necessary. And I ain't up for all that hustling, tussling, busting and straight. We can't talk about some shit and move on like grown folk and adult and true motherfucking gods. If we can't do that, we do what we gotta do. Like, that's the point my mind sets to. It's not saying that I'm inviting that kind of mentality or energy. I'm just saying, please respect me and don't bring that shit to me. It's that part of it. It's that part of it, right? It's that part of it. Because again, if I'm met with that and I feel I've got to stand on my own ground, then we know the type of shit that happens. If grown folk can't be grown enough to walk away. And the sad part is, that's the thing with so many people nowadays. People bump, get fighting and shit, get out of control, but people want to say, and it's just like, hey, look, just understand. I'm just telling you ahead of time. I've been through some shit. Be careful with me. That's all I'm saying. I come with a warning sign. That's all. I come with a warning label. You know what I'm saying? Volatile. Caution. Explosive. Yeah, man. So that's all. That's just the dark side of me. I understand that life and death are parts of the cycle. I've been at the point where I've touched my own death. I've seen my own death. I've experienced a lack of life. Right? I've been through some of those things. Absolutely. And that's why I say, could you do it? Yeah, I gotta do it. Yeah. As long as I'm justified by what I do, my spirit will stand tall. I don't give a damn about nothing. I walk strong. I carry a strong stick. No, walk softly and carry a big stick. Yeah, that's what I do. I walk softly, because the ground ain't getting into me. I walk softly and carry a big stick. And the big stick ain't for nothing else but to hold me up, because if I fall, my arm ain't gonna do it. That's all the stick's for. If I didn't need, I wouldn't. So I'm just saying, man, consider the other people that are out there like me that have some shit going on. That's just highly volatile right now. Just be cautious of what you say and do when you go out there in the public, folks. I'm one of them advanced creatures, so I know when and when not to go out and how to keep myself out of other people's way. And I say that specifically to say that when I'm in my mood, I don't go out because we attract the shit that we got going on. So when I'm in a fucked up mood, I don't come out because I don't want to attract nobody else in a fucked up mood, and then we have to do some fucked up shit. And then we both either go home or don't go home because of some fucked up shit. So when you're in some fucked up mood, just don't share that shit with nobody. And if you do, share it in the proper way. Just, hey man, look, for y'all motherfuckers fuck with me. My old lady's on some bullshit today, man. I don't need all them jokes today, man. Do what you gotta do. I'm just telling you I'm not the one. Alright, man. Yeah. The dark side. I'm capable of some dark shit. I laugh at dark shit. I've watched so many dark movies and dark TVs. Man, and you say, how can you say this with a smile on your face? Have you seen the movies of what white people have done to Negroes? You seen any of those movies? Have you seen any of the news clips that have regarded the horrors of white folks through the minorities? Not just Negroes. We get Jews, Spics, Spans, all of them. Motherfuckers don't care. White folks don't like non-white folks. Right, is that part. And like in 2026, they're becoming more vocal and more blatant about it. And I'm just saying, I'm in touch with my dark side, and it scares the fucking hell out of me. And yeah, I'm just trying to share that. That's all. The shit that I've seen that these people are capable of and enjoy doing and volunteer to do, like when you watch new motherfuckers love to do crazy dumbass shit, right? To other races for no good reason. Like that part about it. And every time you go out, you got to be vigilant that this might be the last time you leave the house because one of them is on some of that shit. So you mean you gonna ask me if I walked out and Johnny was on some dumb shit and started a situation? Could I? I could do what I need to do and go home and sleep about it. I might not sleep after that, but I'd sleep at least once because I'd be tired at some point. I have seen. Maybe not personally, but you watch the news. You see what they do. You see what they like to do. You see what gets them off. You see what entertains them. You see what they think is acceptable, and you see the line that they're trying to continue to draw. And is the point of when people say self-preservation, kill or be killed. Are you capable? I am. In the right situation. I am. I got no problem saying it. And I need a lot of you to start thinking about that. Are you capable of doing what needs to be done when the time comes to do it? If not, then stop putting yourself out there that you are. And if you are, then just keep that to yourself for now. Or you can share it. I don't care. Either way, you can share it. You can tell people that you're capable of, you're willing, that the thing came necessary, but it's not necessary. It's probably better if you don't tell anybody, for the simple fact that you don't want anybody to come fuck with you just because, like that part, because they target people like us. And I understand that makes me a target, but it's okay. I'm prepared for it. I think I remember how to do this. Fuck it. Here it is. The dark side of it. Because I'm tired of just simply being nice all the time. It's not that I'm tired of being nice. I guess I have to acknowledge that and say that. Like I laughed as I come to that conclusion. It's not that I'm tired of being nice. It's I'm tired of being nice all the time to people who don't deserve it. Alright, let's end this one. Let's go somewhere else.